Planner Easy has added a new feature to the planner page of your trips. This new feature is meant to help you track your commission easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to day 4 here and add a reservation, a tour, and I'm going to add a title. Now normally after adding the title you just go inside and add pictures and a description and share it with your client. But right now I'm just going to save it right here. So that way you can see the reservation tab. And now you'll notice that there's 2 extra buttons here. This button, called the Track Commission button, is meant to be here so that way it can show you what is required for you to label inside your reservation. You can either choose to go inside the reservation to label these different areas, or for your convenience you can label them right here. From top to bottom, we have the book date, which means the day that you have booked this tour with the supplier. You can pick the payment status, who you've booked this tour with, the supplier, the price, the commission, and the expected commission payment date by default is 30 days after the completion of this reservation. If you want to change that, you can do that right here or within the reservation itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this part. If this reservation is not commissionable, then you can change it right here and it'll make this disappear as soon as I check one of the other ones. And there you have it, it's gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and make it commissionable again and go inside the reservation. And at this point, the only thing that's in this reservation is the title. I'm going to go down and I'm going to add a price of $600, and then I'm going to scroll down further and put a commission. $78 is the commission amount. After that, I'm going to scroll back up here to the top, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the status to client approved, which means that you would have already shared this with your clients. They would have approved it because they saw the nice pictures and description that you had of this tour. You may have invoiced it, and they probably have given you a deposit or maybe even a full payment. So based on that, you make this client approved. You'll notice these new buttons appear here. So that way, since they've paid you something, you can go ahead and put a date that you've booked this tour. It'll show you only present and past dates. It won't show you anything in the future. So I'll just pick May 1st, and I'm just going to put that they've paid me a deposit on this. You will have noticed that this red hazard icon is blinking off and on because it's letting you know that more work has to be done in order for this to start tracking properly. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. If I scroll further down, you'll see that it's pointing out what needs to be added, which is your supplier. I'm going to go ahead and add a supplier here. If you don't have the supplier here and it's a new one, you can just press Add New and just put the quick details of the supplier, press Save, and it'll bring you right back here with the supplier added into this field. So now that I've added the supplier, you'll notice that this red, that hazard button has stopped blinking, and I can go ahead and press Save. Now let's see what that's going to look like as soon as it sits. All right, here it is. So now you can see that commission is tracked properly. If something was missing, let me show you what that looks like. Let's say, for example, I leave out the payment status and I press Track Commission. You'll notice that this is changed to black because it's still pending. So once I go back in here and I put the label again and press Save, it'll turn green. Green is the golden color here, letting you know that you have completed everything that has to do with tracking commission. Also, client approved is the ultimate status for your reservations because it communicates to your reports for profits, sales. Over here, deposit paid is orange because this reservation has not been paid in full yet. So whenever you do change this status, you can change it from here if you wish to paid. Paid is the only status that will make this green. What we're trying to achieve in Planet Easy is a way for you to scroll down and look for everything that is not green, so that way you stop and apply more work to it. If it's green, you can just keep scrolling through. This commissionable button is purple, of course, but it's just letting you know the rate of this reservation. So this is the new feature that we have added to the planner page of your trip. There will also be articles, step-by-step, that you can follow in order how to do this properly. Thank you.